Welcome to Final Theater and take you enjoyable and free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy?
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, you take a look at the Timberwolves. No other way to put it. A nightmare performance on the league's biggest stage. Can they stave off elimination for pride's sake, if nothing else?
And getting swept as a top seed would certainly sting. They'll do everything possible to avoid that fate here tonight.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineups. They've got Williams, and it's Edwards in at the 2 spot.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Moore.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Tatum. Now here's Edwards from outside the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
On the wing, MP, guarded by Edwards. The drive by MP, drops in the layup for 2.
That was a fearless drive by MP. When you take off like that, you have to commit to it. And he did.
Pass to Moore. Fires the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Tatum. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Brewer. Richards pulls it in.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 7.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one good.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Here's MP. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside Tatum. Here's Moore. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
MP is doubled to the middle. Here's Miller. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And that's what MP brings, the ability to make plays for others.
Pass to Moore. Here's Brewer. Now Edwards. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. He's got 10.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Boston. Aldama comes in for Richards. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Miller. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's MP. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Weber. Pass to Moore from the arc. Called in by Brown. And here's MP. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Here's Moore. Williamson for 3. Kemp with a rebound. Boston leading by 5. MP with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's MP. Pass to Kemp. Shoots it from the corner. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Edwards, a pass to Moore. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Weber. Hasn't gotten on the fall yet. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, rolling with purpose after setting the pick. Zion's terrific at recognizing how to score in these sets.
Brown passes to MP. Up in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Boston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. Changing it up here, and Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. The long-range hit from MP.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
They've got Miller, and it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Williams with the screen, and here's Edwards outside. Nance pulls down the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota, trailing by 5. Moore's shot is off.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
MP with it. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front. They're up by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a...
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm, you're toast.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So
that's it for us.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Edwards, and it's Tatum in at the 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He scored 28 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. With the way he's been playing for the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ballgame.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Moore. Hits the trifecta. Moore's got 13 now.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3. And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Brewer, pass to Edwards. Williams with it. Here's Brewer. That 3's off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Williams with the screen. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound, Celtics. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP, the pass to Miller. Puts up a 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Edwards. Shot to stop the run. The triple hit for Edwards.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Nance. 3 on 3. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. MP's got 35 in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And here's Edwards outside. And Edwards hits him right back for a 3.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 38 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
1:19 left in the third quarter, and he converts the layup. He's got 40 now.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Moore. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kim's got his 4th rebound in this one. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Richards. And the Celtics lead by 19.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Here's Brewer. Williams with the screen. Minnesota again missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. not the guy you want to leave open.
Fires in the triple. MP's got 43 points.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
That one's good by Moore.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's good. 2 points. MP's got 45 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
1 second left. He can't get that one to fall. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Boston out in front, running away with it. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of...
Checked in for Boston. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Kemp. Oh, ripped away! Santi Aldama out there with MP. Then it's Miller, and it's Kemp in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Williamson looking around. Here's Moore. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Here's Williamson. Snow grabs the board. Snow's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen away. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Weber, no good.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. He's checked in for Boston. Richards comes in for Aldama. And Minnesota with possession here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Edwards, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP outside. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. Drains the triple. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Moore sinks it from distance. Moore's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Celtics.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 16.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First one falls.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. The line for two.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Boston Celtics have done it! They are the NBA champions! What an incredible ride! Culminating in a championship. What a team! This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Now that's how you take care of business out there.